right. Well, we can start almost anywhere. I mean, it's like a white man in Alabama, I think, said it during the 1960s. He said this race issue is complicated. It's like a rattlesnake. Any place that you pick it up, even behind the head, is still complicated. And it's been made complicated because when you make something complicated and you are the master of making things complicated, people will be what? Confused. So that's why I have in the front of my book, in both the basic book and the word guide, if you don't understand white supremacy, what it is and how it works, everything else that you understand will confuse you. And I'm saying the system of white supremacy dominates what black people on this planet do every minute of every day, wherever they happen to be. That's all of the people who the white supremacists classify as non-white. And by the way, they do the classifying. Just recently, they went along with the idea that you can drop the word Negro. So I heard. Now, they went along with it. When I say they, I mean the white supremacists. Now, who are they? I don't know them by name, because I have no way of proving that any white person believes in white supremacy, which proves that there is such a thing as white supremacy. Why do I say that? Because if anybody who tries to prove the very existence of white supremacy, and the white supremacists themselves say it doesn't exist, who can I go to? Who can Neely Fuller go to prove that it does exist? The only way you can prove the existence of white supremacy in a so-called court of law is that your proof has to be proven by or backed up by someone who is a white supremacist, which means itself that there is such a thing as white supremacy. Now, that should be obvious to everybody by now, but I can understand why it wouldn't be. Because when you're born in water and you're a fish, you're not even aware of the water because you're born in there. Or a better illustration is, if you're born in prison and that's all you know, the only thing you know is prison, but you don't think of the prison as being a prison. It's like Morgan Freeman said in Shawshank Redemption, said you become institutionalized. You're born institutionalized if you're black, because you're born into a world that's dominated by the white supremacists. So you are in the institution of white supremacy when you're born.